G'day, thanks for joining us today. This is Chase the Weekend, and my name's Matt. 12-volt systems, batteries, fridges, solar panels, lights, all of that sort of stuff. Hot topic at the moment. Everyone's fitting out their canopies. Everyone's got a different opinion on what you should do and what you shouldn't do and what products you should and shouldn't do. The question still remains, how do you charge your battery when you're sitting up the beach, you're not moving your vehicle, and you want to get your battery charged back up? Well, it's solar. You've probably been thinking about solar. That's why you're here. So solar panels, they come in many different shapes and sizes. You've got the mounted solar panels for roof racks. You've got the solar blankets. They come in different shapes and sizes. And then you've got the humble old portable solar panel. Now these things have been around for a while. They're very easy to use. You put them out in the sun, you lean them up, plug them into your regulator, plug it in your battery, and away they go. They do their thing. There's not a lot that can go wrong with them, but there are a lot of differences between brands and how they're put together. So I've taken a punt and gone down to Kings. They've had a sale on a few months back. They were selling their 250 watt portable solar panel quite cheap on sale. So cheap, I don't know how they're doing it for that price. I bought two. So we'll open the box up, we'll go through it, check out the hinges and the latches and all of that stuff, the wiring, and give you all the information so that you know what to look for, and then you can make an informed decision about your next purchase. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to unbox that now. I'm going to go through it, have a little look at it. I'm going to show you what you get in your box, and then also we're going to pop some junction box caps, check out the wiring, check out the Anderson plug, latches, hinges, and so on. Let's get this box open, shall we? So you get a bag with these solar panels. So we'll have a look at the bag as well. There we go. I'm just going to pop this in there for a sec. Alright, there it is. So you got your bag there, looks like it fits the panel nice and snug. You got some zips on it. It is pretty light duty. It's probably not going to last super long, and I probably wouldn't leave it out in the sun. Feels like it's that sort of material that will fade real quick, but it'll be good for carrying around. You got a pouch on the front here. Pretty sizable. Oh, there's a manual in there. Yeah, let's put that back in there. Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, let's get the panel out. Alright, so you've got, so on this side you've got your latches there. They're pretty lightweight. So two latches there and there. Handle, spring-loaded handle. So what do we got? Closed size is pretty well 1 meter by 675-ish. So that'll be something to consider when you're in your van or motorhome or even full drive. Make sure you've got enough room for it. Other than that, looks pretty good. You got little plastic corners on the ends. They're probably going to snap pretty quick. They're really just there for looks. So let's open him up. All right. Right. So open. It's now 1350, just over 1350 obviously by a meter high. So that's pretty sweet. Got your cable, junction boxes, Anderson plug. So this one here doesn't have the regulator on it. You just got a BYO regulator and cable. So keep that in mind. Regulators are always better closer to the battery that you're charging. So it doesn't matter if you have a 10-meter cable, plug it in, if the regulator's right next to your battery, voltage drop still does play a bit of a role in that, but it's less of an issue than if your regulator's on the panel and your battery is 10 meters away. All right, so let's pop this junction box open and have a look. Normally you wouldn't do this to your panels because you could, if you touch something wrong or break something, you could void the warranty. So first things we see, you got the seal around your junction box there. So that's good. And then the wiring. You got your bypass diodes there, soldering. Yeah, look, doesn't look too bad. Cable looks pretty thin. Probably only a couple mil, 2 mil, something like that. 2.5. Oh, that was loose. So that's your gland. So there's a little rubber ring in there. When you tighten that ring up, it clamps around the cable. So just tighten that up for them. Alright, so these are the legs. So these are like a little cam lock thing. You lift your leg up into position and then you lock it in like that, and that holds it nice and tight. Now, what you're gonna have to be careful of is this cam. You're gonna have to make sure that it's always horizontal or perpendicular, whatever the word is, to the panel. If that turns around that way, you can actually touch the back of the cell, and then you'll probably end up wearing that a spot into the cell. So make sure it's always like that. So you got your hinges here. They look like they might be stainless steel. The rivets are only aluminium. There's not a lot of play in those hinges, so that's pretty good. All right, so here's the sticker with all the info on the back. You got your voltages, your currents, etc., dimensions, weight, serial number, batch number. So keep note of those, as you'll need those if there's ever any warranty issues. And then if you're running a DC-DC charger, you're going to want to keep it on that voltage there. So open circuit voltage 27.3. Most DC-DC chargers have a maximum input voltage of 30. So keep that in mind. You're also going to have to make sure that when the temperature decreases to 0 or below, that the voltage is not going to go above 30. So with solar panels, rule of thumb, if you add 10% to your open circuit voltage, that's usually more than enough to compensate for any voltage increase for temperature. So keep that in mind. This is the King's Anderson plug, or the King's version of the Anderson plug. It's quite neat. You got a little cap in the end there for your cable. You got a cable in there. Looks pretty sweet. We'll just pop the pins out so we can have a look. So if you've watched the last Anderson plug video, you'll know how to pop them out. There's a little tab in there, push it down, and you can pull those tabs out. Just like that. Alright, so that's Anderson plugs off. So we've got a nice crimp there. Looks like they've soldered the cable as well. They haven't soldered it in the pin, but they've soldered the cable and then they've crimped it, so that's pretty good. So one thing to take note is that the King's Anderson plugs, or the King's version of the Anderson plug, is actually different to genuine Anderson plugs. So if you're going to be using these a lot, or this a lot, I would recommend trying to buy the King's Anderson plug if they do them loose. I'm not sure if they've done them loose because I didn't even have a look. They do have extension cables that you can buy. It is pretty thin though. I think their 6 meter one that they're selling is only 2.5, which is really thin for that distance. You really want to try and get 4 or 6. So that's it for the King's 250 watt solar panel. Pretty happy. It's pretty standard really. There's not a lot that can go wrong with a glass solar panel. things that you look for is that all the cells line up nice and neat. There's no issues with any of the bus bars or any of the solder joins. They all look pretty good. Haven't noticed anything. All the cells look nice. Some of the really cheap stuff off eBay, you can actually see this deformities in the cells. These ones are all nice, all uniform, very well done. Righto, so the next step will be let the fridge battery drain right down, get a bit of sun, get this outside, set up, plug it into our regulator, and then see what this panel can do. But until then, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you hit that thumbs up, helps us out. Hit the share button, spread it around, and hopefully we've earned your subscription today. And if we have, remember to hit that subscribe button before you go. And remember, the weeks are long, but the weekends are short. So get out there, get your solar panel, get set up on the beach or out in the bush somewhere, get some charge in your battery, and chase the weekend. Catch up.